I was working on learning an effect and trying to get it perfected, the amazing floating Sharpie by, I can't remember the creator's name off the top of my head for some reason, but I've been working on it for a bit, trying to get it perfected, because I think there's a principle in there that is really, really useful for magicians, and I didn't really know it. I mean, I knew something kind of like it, but I didn't know this particular principle, and I think it's gotten lost on this particular trick, because a lot of people said, well, I don't have a use for a floating Sharpie, and that type of thing is always a little bit knacky. So I'm trying to learn it and getting it nailed down so I can get a good performance of it here, and then I want to give it a thorough review. I might even make notes this time, because I don't think magicians should overlook it. I think there's some real gold in there to mine, and but if you know about these principles and that sort of thing, it reminded me of that old coin vanish effect that I performed at the beginning, which is a really nice alternative to the standard stuff like that, where the coin vanishes and then, you know, maybe it's on the back of your hand, or you show your hand closed and you put it inside and twist it around and it's gone like that. It was always a great alternative that a lot of people never bothered to perfect, and nowadays, as technology, shall we say, has come forward, I think it's worth revisiting that coin vanish that I showed. So yeah, next video I'll get into the amazing floating Sharpie, and then I hope to be ready for a performance with the cards. There are some things that I do with cards that are maybe a little old-fashioned. I've always stuck to card work that's not too flashy, because I'm more of a magician than a cardist. So I've always sort of stayed on the side of trying to not to look too tricky with the cards. In fact, I've always tried to look a little bit loose and sloppy with the cards, so that sleight of hand isn't suspected as much as it's actually being used. So anyway, if that's something that you're into, hope to see you come back, and peace out for now.